guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Braxton and I'm here with a special guest, Danae. And today we were going to be doing a makeup challenge. Today we're going to be filming Best Friend Follows My Makeup Tutorial. So basically what is going to happen is I'm going to insert a picture of a look on the screen. It is from the Jeffree Star Blood Sugar Palette campaign and it looks so snatched, so laid, and I've been wanting to try it. So I don't know if I'll even be able to try this, but I'm just going to kind of test Danae's skills. She is more new to doing makeup. Like, she's always worn makeup, but doing more crazier looks because she is a mother of two, so she doesn't really have much time to practice. So that's what today is going to be, is testing her makeup skills and seeing if she can do it, which I believe she can eventually. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with all your mothers, brothers, and sisters on all the social medias, and hope you enjoy. Okay, so if you hear anything in the background, it's just family, whatever. I mean, I'm not gonna try and shut them all up because it's hard to do. But also, if I started looking over here, it's because thanks to Danae, I finally have kind of a newish setup. If you see on my Snapchat story, I have a TV and it's connected to like an HDMI. It's kind of, it's basic, but it's like, it took me a while to get to. Raylan, you talking? I never really did my research. I'll be able to know when I'm in frame, when I'm in focus, and all that good stuff. So, starting off, we kind of cleaned our face a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the Cover FX Blurring Primer. So I'm just going to take some, and Danae's going to take some. So I'm going to focus most of the product on my T-zone, because that's where I have most of my pores. Ooh, it feels so smooth. Okay, so we have our primer on. It feels very smooth. I feel like my pores are snatched. I feel like they're gone a little. What do you feel? So we're gonna start off with our brows, and it might be a change in lighting because we filmed the first half of the video earlier, but then my brother freaking started lawnmowing, so we stopped and let him finish. So for Danae's brows, she's gonna use the MAC brow pencil in the shade called Spike. She doesn't really fill in her brows because she already has like a really nice brow shape to her brows. She's just gonna enhance that and kind of darken that a little. And also because I fill in my brows, so she needs to join the party, sis. Taking the e.l.f. pomade, a bougie girl. I'm a bougie girl, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I do splurge on a good bit of makeup. However, I'm just gonna say it. This works, and I'm not gonna upgrade because I feel no need to go buy like a $30 eyebrow product when I have a $3 eyebrow product that does just as good. Just a tip for you, Danae, when you do your brows, or just what I do when I do my brows. I just start at the bottom first and outline the bottom first. And you want to start in the mid section of your brow first at the bottom because you don't want too much pigmentation at the front. Well, it's a personal preference, but I prefer to have like that Instagram kind of a little fade look. And oh girl, I need to go get mine done. So basically I'm finished my brows. Danae's finished her brows too. It's easier with pencil than with pomade. Pomade's more in depth, so. But needless to say, to give me that further fade effect, this is personal preference. I'm going to be taking a light shade of powder on a flat brush. And I'm just going to tap this through the front portion of my brows and blend it out. This will kind of lighten up the front portion of my brows. Lighten up the front portion of my brows and give me a fade a little. Okay, to carve our brows, I'm going to be taking a flat top concealer brush. Okay, so to carve our brows, we're going to be taking the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. The label's rubbed off, so I'm not even going to show you it like a whole beauty brew. I have the shade Light 20. So basically, there's always excess concealer at the base of the wand, which is a tip. You can't get this under your eye or anything like that because it's obviously not on the wand itself. So I'm just going to dip my brush at the base. We're using a flat concealer brush. So basically, you want to kind of dot it first under your eye to make sure that the excess is off. You don't want to put too much towards up your brow. And then I like to lift my brow up like that, so it has some tension. But when carving out your brows, the trick is you want to kind of wipe off the excess below your brow. I already said that, but you could do a line like that. That's what I do, and then I'll just take it, I'll lift my brow, and I'll follow alongside underneath like that. And then after I have my brow carved out, instead of brushing the concealer onto my lid with my brush, because I'm lazy, I'll just take the wand and I'll apply it vigorously, like so, and then I'll go ahead and blend it out. And then after priming my eyelids, I'll go ahead and take my sponge to make sure it soaks up all the excess product, and I'll just pounce it on out. For today's look, we're going to be using the Blood Sugar palette by Jeffree Star Cosmetics. And I'm just going to dip into the shade called Glucose. It's that white shade. And I just dipped in a little bit, my brush coated, and I'm just going to set this to make sure this doesn't crease. And I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye off of camera now that you know how I do this eye. We have the same brush set. Brush sisters. So we're going to be dipping into the shades. I'm going to just dip into all three at the top, which is Sugarcane, Cake Mix, and Elf. So do back and forth like that. So this is our transition shade, so tap off the excess. And I'm just going to pat the shadow on my outer corner first, because that's where I want to focus most of the pigmentation. Then I'm going to blend in circular motions, and I'm going to blend inwards. Tapping the shadow on your outer crease will help have most of the focused pigmentation on the outer part. Now I'm going to take the same brush and I'm just going to dip into a little bit of tongue pop to kind of get our pinkiness going, and you kind of want to take this a little lower. So you're going to tap it closer to your lashes this time. So to kind of further that effect, I don't know if it's cavity or prick. Danae thinks it's cavity. I think it's prick. I think it's both. So first, I don't know if you want to start with cavity. I don't know how pink it is or how pigmented it is. But I'm going to just start with prick. Tap of prick. And then for this, I'm going to tap it a little bit where we have our transition shade and blend on top. I really don't know. Oh, okay, she's pretty pigmented.
Yeah.
Okay, so next I'm going to take the shade called Cherry Soda, once again, very lightly. And we're going to do this a little lower, kind of how we did with the tongue pop shade. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take that and I'm going to tap it on my brush and I'll pack it on the inner and outer corner, and then I'm going to blend that out to preference. Because like I said, this is a halo eye. So, listen, we're going to use every shade in the palette to figure it out. So we're going to dip into, I'm going to dip into Fresh Meat twice. And so, this is my technique I do, so I'm going to just stamp it on the outer corner like that. And then don't blend it out yet. Just stamp all the pigment, and then dip back into the shade, and do it on the inner corner. So be careful like this. And then once you have all that pigment packed on the inner and outer corner, you can do circular motions to blend it out. Don't blend it too much into your inner corner. Like, don't drag it too close to your nose, you know what I'm saying? Like, keep it where it's focused at. Okay, so now continuing to deepen that up, I'm just gonna mix. I think Extraction and Coma is the two deepest purple shades.
Back and forth. The same thing we just did?
Yeah, but doing it lower to help. So I need to deepen. So we're gonna cut the crease in the center.
Cut the crease.
So I'm gonna be using Tarte Shape Tape for this because it's more liquidy, and so I'm gonna tip the brush. Tip. Yes. Okay, so watch very clearly. Along the lashes, look up like that. Okay, there you go. Open wide. Okay.
That's high. It's not even supposed to be that high.
That's where it's gonna show at if you do it, because you have more deep set eyes.
Okay.
So look, I look back for this. It kind of helps, and then you wanna just drag it down like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye off the camera, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a little bit of a smaller brush. So now on your number 7 brush today, you're gonna dip into intravenous. Bam, bam. Blend the edges together, just tap slightly over where you place the concealer. Like, not completely. Here we have Pink Fantasy. Mine literally looks so pink. So for the shadow in the center, I dip into both Candy Floss and sweetener. I want to swatch these for you guys because really his shimmers are really soft and creamy. So this is sweetener, and then this is Candy Floss. My swatches of course are horrible. So I'm just gonna take some water, hint hint, clue clue. So I'm just gonna take it and I'm gonna spritz my brush twice. That was probably more than twice.
That was like 5 times.
So I'm just gonna drag it down the center and I'm just gonna blend it. Probably did too much into the pink.
I just did sweetener though, I didn't know this.
I'm loving this look. Mine obviously doesn't look like the picture. Days more looks like the picture. Just used our small brush with no product on it. Do the same thing we did earlier. On the edges. Just on the edges.
Oh, there goes that paper brush. Trying to sabotage me.
Me?
Yeah, you gave me this one.
Okay, so for foundation today, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the shade Almond. And whenever you do it, you want to do it in a triangle formation because what that does is it brings the brightness towards the front point of your face, which will give you a nice balance between the contours and the highlights of your face. Yeah, and just another tip, I never really told you guys this, but I kind of figured out for myself, and I'm not going to say that I made it up. I don't know if I've heard this somewhere, I don't know what, but just a tip is that, watch, whenever you put on your concealer, also you want to start with your concealer a little lower. You don't want to drag the wand correctly. You don't want to drag the wand directly underneath your eye because you're going to be blending upwards. So, yeah. Okay, so I start off using the sponge on the bigger side and blending out the edges because the longer you let the concealer, I'm starting to sound like Laura Lee over here. The longer you let the concealer sit, the more coverage it'll have. So by blending out the edges first, you'll have the least coverage there because you already have foundation on in the areas that right there anyway, so it doesn't matter. You need most of the brightness and the coverage under your eyes directly. So 1, it'll give a more seamless blend, and 2, you'll have more coverage, the gloss, because concealer kind of sets down and dries a little. And then to set, Danae is fine, she's going ahead and setting with Laura Mercier. Next is bronzer. I'm going to be using Danae's Butter Bronzer, because I have Hoola, I have Tarte, I have all the bougie brands, but I don't know what's making me break out on my cheeks, the fact that I wear makeup in general, but I just can't help it. I love the way it smells. Oh, on this, oh, she fell from the sky. On this big brush, I'm gonna just do 2 taps. Are you, wait?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what I do for bronzer is I tap it in my hair first and then I blend it out. I use such a big brush because 1, this is supposed to give you an all over natural like tan to your face basically, and what I want to do is kind of provide a blend for the contour. So this is like the basis of our contour. Gosh, she's balding. Thanks to my mother. I mean, she has those good cheekbones because she's a smoker and her face is sunken in. But other than that, she's cute, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Excuse me. I'm gonna give her this really pretty mermaid brush, and I'm gonna be using this wet wipe. And I'm gonna be dipping into Sis. It's a shame shame. I have the Kat Von D contour palette. She was like 60 bucks, 50 bucks. And well, formula-wise, it's pretty good, but I think that's what's giving me all these little bumpies, because as I stopped using it, it starting to go away. I don't know if you can see that a little bit. For me, I use the first two. I don't know what Danae's gonna want to use. See, these are pretty cool, these two, but they also have some deepness to them. I don't know what she's gonna want to use. And I dip in twice in each because they're not too pigment, but you still want to tap up the excess. Okay, so for this part of the contour, once again, I tap it in my hairline first to get that blend, but I only focus the contour at the higher part of my cheek, which will give that really good lift effect. And I kind of hug my cheek like that. And I'm going to apply it with this brush, and I'm going to kind of blend it out with a different brush. But I'm going to just take our bronzer brush and kind of help to blend this out, and I'm going to blend it out in a swift circular motions. Next we're going to move on to highlighter, and for this I'm going to be using Jeffree Star, but I recently gave Danae the Becca because it was just sitting in my like makeup collection drawer, and Danae literally is obsessed with the Becca highlighter. I don't know why I don't like it, but I feel like I don't know why I don't like it. I really don't. But I'm so spoiled to Jeffree Star's formula, but she's going to be using the Becca, which is 100% fine. It's her preference. But I'm going to be dipping into your anus. That was actually really good. I never use the thin brush, but I'm just gonna hit it on the highest points of my cheek. I like to do it kind of like, I don't know. Moving on, we're gonna, while I do this, it kind of ties the look together. We're gonna smoke out our lower lash line using the Blood Sugar palette. Now to finish my eyes, I'm gonna be taking a liquid eyeliner. This is Milani, a waterline eyeliner, and it's in black 01. So for lashes today, I'm gonna let Danae choose. Do you want to use bustier or corset? Bustier or corset. Okay, yeah, smart move for her. These are crusty lashes. I see this. These are by Kiss. These are in bustier. These are going to be the ones Danae's going to use. And then I'm going to be using the corset ones. I always wear these. Like, they're used and abused. Like, honestly. This is the Love Me Not bundle. It's from his Lovesick collection. But this is also another one of his mini bundles. These are really good for people who want to try them. I buy them because I kind of test the shades to see if I want to buy the full size or not. And two, I really think these are a great deal. For $52, you get these. It's like 8 minis, technically 4 full size, so yeah. But you kind of get to test this formula, get a couple of shades, you get to find out which ones work for you. But I don't know, I really like them. And this is the Open Ear for Nudes one. I'm going to be taking Androgyny, it's a purple tone, and I'm going to be putting this all over my lips. So now that our looks are done, I'm going to go ahead and fix my hair, and then I'll be right back for the finished look. And this is the finished look. What? Are you jealous? I'm not even looking at the camera.
Oh my god.
Almost got snatched. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching this video. So these are the looks. Close your eyes, give them the fantasy. These are the looks. I am really proud of you. You did so well. This is my sister, if you didn't know. Not biological, but who cares? So, needless to say, I'm really impressed with you, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this with your brothers, mothers, and sisters. Ugh, she's naughty. Don't buy the Nikita Dragon wigs. This is a public service announcement. Don't buy the Nikita Dragon wigs because you're wasting $200 on your life. Ugh, it's like Barbie, but like Barbie quality. So I really like the look.